Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. It is a new homework week, and we have a new guest, Jessie Marie from Jessie Marie Does Stuff. She's been on here before, but it's been a while. And then, of course, we've got Lisa from Shady Tree Stitchers or Paddock Lane Designs. She now has a new Facebook where she's selling her stuff. We'll link it below. And then Vicki from Reading and Stitching, also headmistress of Magical Stitches, and myself, Sammy J Stitches on FlossTube, and runner of Virtual Stitchers. So we're gonna do Magical Stitches weekly homework, and then daily 30 and cross stitch and daily 30 monthly homework, which of course is a closed group. Nobody can get in, but we like to not only help the people who are in the group, but also show other people how we double dip across groups, because if you have multiple groups you're in, maybe you need a little bit of that. We don't have any of the homework for the other groups, as it is a Saturday night, not a Sunday. So they haven't posted theirs yet. Alrighty, Vicki, you want to get us started?
Sure. So this week, everything is 300 stitches except for the bonus prompt. We are in Animal Kingdom. So Maleficent is using animals to spy. So you need to stitch on a whip that would be a spy.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm first. Not used to being first. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with this one. So I think a really good spy for me would be a super sly fox, because they can sneak in and out of places. Nobody's even gonna notice them.
Choice. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Halloween Sampler by Cottage Garden Samplings, and I'm gonna use a broom for sneaking and spying. No heavy footsteps for me. Flying broom. Flying broom.
You're gonna fly in on a broom.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering, Game of Thrones inspired here, but if I use my Village of Cork Run Hollow, there's all these ravens here, and those ravens definitely fly in and spy on people. Yeah. I think I might use the ravens, or whatever sort of birds that I'm calling ravens.
See, I went the totally opposite way. I'm going to use my first Christmas, and I'm going to use Santa.
Oh.
Because Santa is always watching.
He knows if you've been good or bad.
Yes, right.
I like the idea of the ravens because they're witches' familiars, so they can do witches' bidding.
And if I believe Maleficent has a raven that she uses to do some of her spying.
She does.
Or use her own pets against her.
All right. Number 2, since Maleficent uses animals to spy, we're going to stitch on a project that has something that has hair or fur, feathers, or scales.
I could keep with Fox View. Probably even finish it up with that 600. So they got fur or hair.
Okay. I'm going to do something really shocking, and I'm going to work on In This Moment for these feathered swans here.
We didn't see that coming.
I know.
No, never. But can I also just say, you could work on In This Moment because she has hair.
She also has hair, yes.
She has beautiful blue hair. So that would work as well, I would think. Well, I'm going to be boring, and I bet you can't pick what I'm going to work on.
Animal Kingdom?
Animal Kingdom. Take your pick, which scale, feather, or whatever you want there.
Yep.
Because this one's one of my scavenger hunt ones with the daily 30, so I would like to get a few stitches done on that.
Okay. And I guess I'm sticking with the Christmas theme because I'm doing a Christmas ornament for Hope because they've got doves and they've got feathers.
Good one.
Oh, yeah, me. That's forget. The songs from The Little Mermaid were used throughout the park, and this quote was found. Ariel brought part of her world into our world. Stitch on something you would find under the sea.
The sea.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this up while I look because I did
No,
not
I-
actively think about this one. So what do we got?
Is there a lobster in Alice?
A lobster?
Yep. Right there
Where?
on the phone.
There
Oh,
is.
there you go. That's really weird.
Yeah.
I feel like I find something new on her every time I look at her. So, and I'm gonna stitch on her tomorrow night anyway. So, yeah, there we go.
Well spotted, Jessie.
I know Dolly's work. So
You might even have the same piece somewhere.
I do. Actually, I have something to show you about that later. But I'm going to go with Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow, and I'm going to work on the mermaid block here. Mermaid's going to bring up herself or a fish or buried treasure, something. Getting kind of literal.
Are those skulls? Is that bones
Yeah.
underneath there? So there
Yeah,
could be.
skulls.
So there could be. Yeah. Okay. Bones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be very boring. My animal kingdom, heaps of animals.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on my Katie Kitty because she's got a fish.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
So, okay.
Question.
Huh? Hmm.
Would you accept water as being something under the sea?
No, water is the sea.
I know. I'm just asking that so that we can specify.
I would think not, because water
No.
is the sea.
Yeah, right. I would agree, but I just want to check.
Okay. So we have a bonus this week, but it's not stitching related. We tossed in another movie for you guys to watch. Because in this part of the book, Finn is at Hollywood Studios, and the brooms from Fantasia kind of start following him around the park. So you're going to watch Fantasia, and you're going to pick a whip that has something to do with that movie. Pause the movie while you're watching it and just take a photo with you holding your whip up to the TV, your computer, your tablet, whatever, and then post the photo and explain the part.
Oh. And you posted a sample for us. What did you post?
I did. The cover photo for the homework is mine. I found it on Fantasia. It's the hippo, the alligator scene, and I use one of my Brooks and my alligator that I haven't finished yet.
I have a question about that, but when we come to me, I'll ask it.
Okay.
Well, it's been so long since I've seen Fantasia, and I don't know that I've ever seen 2000. I'm not. I think I would actually have to watch some of the movie before I could even pull out a whip to.
You know, I had to. I went and Googled images of Fantasia, the movie, and when I did that, I found some images that way.
You can't use those images. You still have to watch the movie.
You still have to watch the movie. You just can't take a Google image. That's not going to work.
Right. But I'm just saying I can't even figure out what whip I could relate to it until I do a little further research.
Well, there's so many things in there because the first one is the scene with Mickey, the sorcerer, and the water. So there's a water. So if you've got something with water, that would be an easy one to do.
Mm-hmm.
A broom, because the brooms. A bucket.
A
mouse.
A sorcerer's hat.
A hat.
A red coat.
Mm-hmm.
A hippo.
A hippo. A Pegasus. A unicorn.
A swan.
A swan.
A lotus flower.
Mm-hmm. We're just tossing out all these things.
You're hinting, Jessie. I think we know what you're doing.
Probably.
I have no idea.
What are you going to do, Jessie?
I'm so confused.
You got something, Sammy?
Sammy
Yeah,
got something.
You said swans, right?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
There they are.
Yeah.
There you go. Swans reflecting elephants, my favorite, Dolly.
There's some night scenes. So if you've got a piece with a night scene, I mean, this is going to be very literal interpretation as long as you can just justify your story.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, y'all. Bert's joined us.
So All right, so I'm going to do in this moment because of all of the reasons that I just suggested out there. So my question is this. If I post my picture with my whip, I am in this page here, which is Swan Neck. So if I'm trying to link it to the lotus or the water, but I'm nowhere near that at this point, make sure that I have this in the picture as well.
Yeah, just do a cover photo. Always
Okay.
do a cover photo. I think I forgot to put that in the homework.
But even if you don't have, like, you want the TV or whatever with your whip in the same photo, you can always chuck your cover photo as a reply.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't have to all be in the same picture.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be in the same photo. Just your stitching, because that's what I did. I held up my stitching, and you can actually see in the photo my thumbprint, my thumb.
Yep.
You can see my thumb there. I'm sorry if you hear that. My dogs are wrestling, so if I need to mute, y'all let me know. Do I need to mute?
No. What you got, Lisa?
Well, I'm thinking either my Village in Hawk Run Hollow, because it has got
Brooms?
It's got what? Brooms? No, I don't think it has brooms. But
witches in the middle of it. Oh no, that's
no, but it has the night scene down the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There is. I think there's also birds in Fantasia from memory. But I've also got the water.
Mm-hmm.
So I could definitely use it for that, or I could use the water for my animals.
Okay, Vicky.
Sounds good.
That's it.
I'm going to use my alligator. I'm almost done with it, so I might as well finish it up. And that is 300 bonus stitches to go towards any team event. So that's a quick, easy one. You could probably you could literally double dip that one with another homework assignment you're doing. You could be stitching on a homework assignment, just pause it, watch the movie, take a photo, be done. I'm doing my hands this way because this is where my TV is. And I talk with my hands.
That is good to know because as far as I'm aware, on extra credit, that is not the case. The movie has to be separate from your homework and your extra credit. So
yeah, but this one doesn't. You can double up, watch a movie and stitch a homework assignment at the same time. Just pause, take a photo, be done.
Gotcha.
And
good to know. Okay. All right, so that finishes up Magical Stitches homework for us, and now we're going into Cheryl's monthly. Now Cheryl does not have a weekly this week because she is at market, lucky dog, and I think we're all a little envious of that. So we're just going to work on the monthly, which also has to do with market.
Yeah, it's all about the National Needlework market. And it's been really fascinating learning about it as an Australian who has no idea. So basically, we're finding out all about the market. So it's held each March in the Embassy Suites Hotel, 15 miles south of Nashville. And they set up in their little hotel room. So we have to stitch 500 stitches for each one on a piece with a building large enough to be a hotel.
Vicky, you get to go first this time.
I didn't realize I was first. Okay, so I'm going to work. I think I've already done this one. That's what I was trying to remember. But I'm doing, I will be doing this Hawk Run Hollow, the year Hawk Run, because that building is big enough to be a hotel.
Definitely.
But I think I've already done it. I think I did this one this week.
Doesn't matter if you already done it. This started on the 1st of March. So it's sort of a little bit late telling you about it because it wasn't actually released before we did the last homework video.
Okay, so I found mine just like that, and it's spangled because that house looks like it could be like a bed and breakfast hotel.
It does. That's pretty.
Okay, I'm gonna go with, my minders are all sticking together. Leah Grinnell, because this building is pretty big. It's boring on the outside, but y'all, it's pretty on the inside, trust me. So that's Leah Grinnell.
Well, you're going to be so surprised what I'm going to do. But I'm actually working on Opal's boarding house block at the moment. So not only is it big enough to be a hotel, it's actually the block I'm working.
I really want that pattern.
You'll get there when I finish it.
Oh, good.
You
I'll
don't
send
need
you
it
mine.
before then. You can leave with trade patterns. Okay, so the second one is displays are set up around the hotel's existing furniture. The rooms have tables, desks, chairs. They don't have to bring or ship as many display pieces. So you need to stitch on a piece you would consider furniture.
Okay, this is Jessie Marie's fault because this was a whip go. So I'm blaming Jessie Marie, but I'm going to be stitching on my Crystal Symphony because she's sitting on a bench.
Sure is.
This will be a new start. And I love the fabric for it.
Okay. I'm zooming. Give me one sec. So I would use Haunted Mansion because they're like sitting at a table. There's all kinds of furniture in this piece. So.
Okay. I'm going to go with Summer by the Cricket Collection. There's a couple of Adirondack chairs bookending this one.
I hadn't thought about that one. But I think I'll work on another one I can double dip with my scavenger hunt, which is my We Are Humans Val. And the reason why was I instantly thought of Mozart here playing the piano, sitting on a piano stool. Both the piano and the stool are classified as furniture. And then when I looked further down, we've got a lectern and we've got a TV. So I'm going to do some work on my scavenger hunt. Okay. The show takes up four floors of the hotel, arranged around an open central courtyard. We need to provide a floor plan by stitching on a whip that has a square border.
I'm going to be working on my First Christmas because this has lots of square borders.
Yep.
So it needs some attention.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will actually double dip this one with my Magical Stitches homework, and Foxview has a square border on it.
That's a rectangle.
That's a rectangle.
I think it's fair enough, surely.
Shores.
Shores.
Okay, hold on. Let me show. I got this. There we go.
Square.
That's a square.
See, I was thinking square as in not round, not square as in like all sides equal. Like,
All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares.
That is so. Oh, Jessie Marie, you could be in my math class.
I hope not. I am long after high school.
You can sub in it. You can come hang out with my. You can come hang out with my ducklings.
I could do that. Okay. I'm also going to blame Jessie Marie for mine because of my WIPCO projects. Oh, that's me, isn't it? Flowers of the month. These are all squared off borders. There's square borders within the square borders.
There you go.
And I'm very boring, and I will just do my Year of Fork Run Hollow because they are in square borders, and I think you've seen that picture enough.
yeah.
Okay. 14 new designers will be featured this year at the market. Many are targeting a new generation of stitches with modern colour palettes and graphic designs. Display your most modern piece by stitching on your whip with the most recent release date.
Oh, I'm first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. So I don't have a cover photo, but I'm going to be doing a Sammy J design and our strength pattern because that was released in January. It was January. So that's my newest one.
Okay. Mine is going to be the Family Patchwork Sal from Modern Folk Embroidery. It's their 2020 stitch along, which would have released January 1st. And I actually didn't start it till February. So I'll be working on that one.
Edie. Okay. I am going to be working on Seeking Refuge by Scarlet House, which is a 2020 market release. That is, if this gets to me in time. I pre-ordered it, so hopefully. If not, then I am starting In a Perfect World, also by the Scarlet House. So, and that was 2019's release. So that's what I'll be doing.
Well, I was actually stumped about this till I thought about it and went, geez, I'm an idiot. Because since I just released my own design business this week, I'm going to stitch on one of my model stitches, which is I'm doing a series of the year Down Under, based on Australian months. Because I know a lot of you are overseas in the Northern Hemisphere, but every single year of the whatever has snow in January, and we're in midsummer. So I'm doing a little series from the Southern Hemisphere people. And August is the one I'm working on, which is our sharing time. So I'll stitch on my own piece because that has only got released like 2 days ago.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. Several classes are offered during market. Subjects vary, include business and marketing skills, basic needlework demonstrations, and a variety of crafting projects such as beading, metalwork, and finishing techniques. Stitch on a piece you have enough experience with, you feel you could teach a class on it.
All right. Wait a minute. You haven't seen it this time. George. I'm going to work on George because I could teach a class on parking and all that stuff.
Yeah, so mine would probably be Alice. Because I guess I've worked on her the longest, and there's the whole parking and things like that. Granted, I learned it from Jessie, but I could teach it now.
Jessie, wonder what you're going to be working on.
I'll be working on it in this moment because I'm over 50% and I have taught a class, so to speak, an online class. So there it is.
I was thinking about this, and I'm not going to do a HAID with parking, just so you know. That's not something I'm good at.
It's not your deal.
But I have taught classes in a few different things, and I'm good at a lot of the specialty stitches. I'm very disappointed that I don't have any of my Victoria Sand on the go at the moment, because that would be really cool. And I'm not starting one this week. I've done way too much. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but whatever I feel like working on, I'll just teach the basics of cross stitching.
You should do something with a house. How to stitch a house.
Well, yes, I could do that. All right, well, that would be my little house neighborhood would be the one that I house on. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then, because most everyone at the National Market stays at the same hotel, when the show's over, they like to descend to the lobby for a happy hour and chit-chat. So stitch on a whip that you feel would signify the special friendships that may begin or grow by attending the needlework market.
Okay, I really had a hard time picking that one, just simply because, but I think I'm going, I'm either going to do a new start, my castle, or, oh, what's the one everybody's been starting, the big one, the fairy tales?
Mm-hmm.
So I've got that one. I've got the monkey because that's a virtual stitchers things, and I also have my Brooks animals because, you know, I saw Sammy finishing hers and I had to finish mine.
Sammy J made me do it.
She's doing it. It's her fault. So any of the virtual stitcher styles that we've done, because, you know, I hang out with these guys all the time.
So mine would probably either be the modern folk embroidery or the spangled, because both of which I started with friends, solely because friends asked me to.
I had a hard time with this one because I would really like to tell some story to make in this moment, but I'm pretty sure all these people and creatures are friends, but maybe that's a stretch. So I went with the Anniversaries of the Heart series, because there's a lot of significance to family and friends in this one. Plus, I start one of these roughly every 29th of the month with virtual stitchers. So
virtual stitchers made us all do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they own my wallet.
Yes, they do.
All right. Well, mine will definitely be my little house neighborhood. And the reason is that I started this as my 29th of February start with Jenny, the other half of Shady Trees, and we're friends, and we are good friends. We've known each other since we were little, and we've become stronger friends through our love of cross stitch. And there's two little girls up the front. That one's Jenny, and this one's me. And we started it together as a stitch along this year for our friendship. So that's the one I will definitely be doing for that.
That's a good one.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
just out of interest, no alternate stitches this week, people. And if you successfully do all 6, besides getting 3,000 stitches into your pieces, you get 5 bonus tokens and have an advantage in the April events.
That's
So,
good.
you know, it's a lot of stitching, but it's worth it.
I have missed all of the monthlies so far this year. So,
I have 2.
yeah.
I
I
made
have caught them.
January, but February just.
It's too short.
Muggle
Even that
Muggle
extra day, it was too short.
Muggle School has really put a damper on my stitching this year.
Mhm. But I'm gonna try anyway, because why not?
Yeah. We have 'em. We have plans. We
Mhm.
know what we're doing. We got plans.
That's right.
All right, so
This month we also have alphabet soup going on for those of
Oh,
us
we
doing
do.
that.
And this week we switch.
Yes, Wednesday. So I got to work on my elephant pretty soon because
Yeah.
I haven't started my E yet.
I
E
haven't-
starts on Wednesday.
I finished
No, F
designing
starts on
my-
Wednesday.
Oh, F starts on Wednesday.
yeah,
I have
we're-
to do E still.
I haven't done E, so I got to do E.
Yeah.
We got F, and then G starts later on in the month. So F and G for the month of.
E is for Erie. F is for Frankenstein.
Well, there you go. I did E, my elephant, and then for G, I'm doing.
F.
F.
Oh, F. Oh,
Yeah,
F
that's
is
how
my
the alphabet goes.
F is my frog. F is where did he go? Fitzwilliam.
There you go.
And G is Gigi, the giraffe.
Oh, I didn't have any letters for E, or I don't think I have any for F. So I another idea I had for talking to all the lovely people on Virtual Stitches is how different the Australian language is. So one of my designs is actually E is for Esky. So I need to start doing that. And F is for a flanny. So I should have alphabet soup nailed now by the time I continue through the alphabet. I plan to do one word for each letter, so it makes my life easy.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And there's Letter of Fortune going on, Semi-Sane.
Mm-hmm.
Myth and Magic Stitch Wars is about to conclude this round. We're all dead, so we're just recovering from dying.
You can recover from dying?
We can recover from dying. It's magical.
Okay. They giving you a potion?
We're going to a country, but I didn't actually look at what country Semi-Sane's gone to at the moment. So
Ireland.
Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's a
remember that
tough
because there was a prompt that says stitch something that has alcohol on it.
Because again,
I
it's,
laughed. Yeah, and I laughed.
Mhm.
I think that's all, Sammy.
That's all. So that's it for homework this week, and we will see y'all next week.
Bye.